I think I was at a great place last year. You know, going into workouts, I thought I was doing a really good job. You know, I was in workouts with really good players and thought I was playing well. I think I did really good at my Warriors workout. I even beat like a record in one of the drills. I don't know if I still have the record. I got to ask Pods about that. But no, I learned. You know, I was definitely in the mix for sure. I thought I was playing well, shooting the ball well, and just coming in and competing. I thought I was doing a great job of it.
What do you see from yourself in Spain? Kind of what playing on the court?
Um, I mean, Spain it was kind of hard to tell. You know, the, you know, no offense to anybody who played, but the competition wasn't great. It was more so like a learning and getting to know everybody. So just kind of having a connection with the team. You know, we had a lot of free time as well, going out, eating, just talking to the guys, seeing where their heads were at about the upcoming season. So, you know, it wasn't necessarily from a basketball standpoint. It was kind of a learning standpoint from, you know, just getting to know everybody, building a bond with the team. So.
What did you learn last year, Coleman, about the elevated role, being a leader, all those things that you can take into this year?
Yeah, I think I just learned what it takes to win. You know, nobody was talking about Florida Atlantic, nobody was talking about San Diego State, but they're all veteran teams, leaders. They played well together. So it's not even you know, about the skill that you have or anything like that. It's what kind of team you have. Characteristics that go into it, intelligence that goes into it. You know, I think I kind of just learned. You know, you don't need the best team to always win, and you can go a route of having just really good, solid pieces that can help get wins. So.
Coleman, they brought in some perimeter guys who can handle the ball. What's that do for you in terms of maybe operating in a little bit different space?
Yeah, I think this year I'll be able to kind of play with the ball in certain areas to where, you know, I'm not too far away from the basket, and I can kind of facilitate kind of like a Sabonis-like in that 15 feet area, you know, elbow catches, face up, playing the zoom action. So, you know, just kind of playing without the ball. And then when sets breaks down, you know, getting it to me in that range, in that area, and working from there. So it's been pretty good. Everybody picks up on, like I said, everybody picks up on things pretty fast. So we're learning how to cut. We're learning how to move. I think that was one of our struggles last year, was just not understanding cuts and movements, and, you know, when the ball's here, where to go at that time. So we're learning that right now. So it's been pretty good for us.
Coach talked yesterday about you guys had a meeting and you all talked about the standards you want for this program. What those answers tell you about maybe where your peers are and how you guys view this year?
You know, it was good to see, you know, people volunteering. It wasn't anyone in the meeting not knowing their place, not knowing what to say. It was boom, you know, raise your hand. You know, no one felt shy or no one felt a certain way about sharing their answer. Everyone, you know, pitched in you know, a recipe to success, what they feel like is, you know, is going to work for us. So it was good to see where everybody's head was at and how we were all on the same page too. So.
How are you guys who's been here through a lot of the success that Coach Underwood has had? What do you think about the standard of this program and how this team can either push it forward or maintain it?
Yeah, I think we're going to be a great team as far as, you know, handling stuff on and off the court, being locked into detail. Just like I said, kind of just really intelligent. This team, you know, like I said, just picks up on things fast. So I think we'll be able to, you know, hold ourselves accountable and just not have to worry about, you know, any outside noise or anything like that. Just kind of stay focused within our group. And everyone works super hard. There's nobody you have to worry about doing anything outside of the court. You know, not saying anyone else in the past has, but, you know, there's always teams where there might be a few guys who do stuff outside of basketball, just things you shouldn't be doing. But, you know, this team doesn't have anyone like that, and we all come together, we all go out together, wherever it is, we all move together. So.
What have you noticed about Coach Underwood? Why has he been able to maintain one of the better programs in the Big Ten?
I think it's just the teams he constructed. You know, I think, you know, I think credit to Coach Chin and Coach O as well. Chin, O, like that whole coaching staff from my freshman year, that was just all of them together was just a great recipe for success. And the team they brought in, you know, everyone stuck around. Nobody was impatient. I think that whole entire the team, you know, with the older guys, you know, you got Andres Felice, you got guys, Georgie, you know, down the list who were just older, veteran guys who kind of paved the way. So I think he's just had great guys to bring into the program that were always willing to, you know, sacrifice and win for him. So I think we got a team that's bought into that as well. We want to win for him. We want to win for everybody. You know, if we win, we all win. So.
How are you and Terrence leading this team, and how much does this team need you and Terrence to lead?
You know, I think me and Terrence have just been kind of we've been through it, so we've been able to really teach. There hasn't even been like times where Coach Underwood just has to flat out take over a practice. You know, it's, you know, next play, let's move on. Never holding a grudge, never any negative comments. You know, it's always just positive thoughts. Move on, next play, and just being there for your teammates. So we've kind of just been going in a positive route.
How important is this season for you two? You know, coming back for another year and, you know, leaving a legacy here. Like, what's this season mean for you?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I feel like this season's pretty big. You know, not even necessarily from a basketball standpoint. You know, after this year, I want to leave with a legacy, not just for my basketball play style or what I brought to the program, but, you know, just as a character, you know, around campus, in the community. You know, someone that, you know, people could be like, oh yeah, I remember Coleman Hawkins. He was a really good kid. He was a great guy, always taking pictures. Like someone like that, you know, the community and the fans can rely on in the future. So for me, it's just kind of leaving a legacy, really. You know, go out there and try to win, but just having that connection with the fan bases, with everybody, and having that positive character that people can look at and remember for generations would be pretty cool. So
You've seen guys come and go. What kept you here, Coleman?
yeah, I mean, I just, you know, sometimes the grass isn't always greener on the other side. You know, sometimes you don't know what you're going to get into if you leave. I think a big thing was the love from the fans. You know, can't walk around campus without somebody saying something to me. So I think it's just, you know, I've been here, been through it. I knew what I was getting into. I don't hate it here. I like it here. I like my living situation. You know, I can go down the list of places where, you know, it's not sold out every night. They're playing in front of 1,000 people. You know, and you know, I might have got some money from a collective group, but was I going to be happy there? You know, there's just so many X's and O's that, you know, mark the box here that, you know, is just more positive, and I felt like it was a good situation for me.